and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Kelly Garrett. Thanks so much for tuning in for our first newscast of 2020. College night is in full swing this week. The shows start this Wednesday at 7 in Palmer, and tickets are still available on the university's website. However, Saturday night is sold out. Athletics kicked off the season last weekend with women's volleyball. Purple and Gold side played 2 games with Gold coming out on top each time. This weekend started with men's frisbee. The 2 teams were head-to-head in the close-scoring game, but Gold side came out with another win. On Sunday, the 2 sides came together for women's basketball, this time with Purple side taking the win. The final athletics event of the college night season is men's basketball this Saturday at 2 p.m. in Myrick. Be sure to watch our campus talk show Momentum Tuesday as we see how college night history made it all the way to the nation's capital. Even though tickets are sold out for Saturday, you can still be a part of all the excitement. We'll have a link on our Facebook page to the live stream coverage and of the show and the announcement. And we'll have a college night recap next week on Vallo Vision News. Commuters and people visiting campus for college night might need to find a new route this week if they're traveling through Calera. The railroad crossing on Highway 22 near Cisco will be closed for repairs. Construction will begin Wednesday and should be finished Friday afternoon. is once again holding its 24-hour fundraising event called Day of Giving. This Friday, the university is encouraging the community to donate to help support scholarships, traditions, and facilities across campus. To find out how you can support with your donations, visit montevallo.edu/give. Last year, more than 200 donors raised more than $74,000 on the Day of Giving. The University of Montevallo has been named one of the top universities in the state for financial aid. That's according to a new report released by lendedu.com. Ranked in the top 5, earning high marks for student scholarships, grants, student loans, and work-study programs. The was the highest ranked among public universities in Central Alabama. According to the study, more than 90% of students who are eligible for need-based aid received it. The Department of Communication will get a new chair later this year. Dr. Sherry Ford has been selected as the incoming department chair starting in August. She's currently in her 17th year of teaching here at Dr. Ford has served as the Communication Program Coordinator for the last 3 years. She'll take over for Dr. Randall Scott, who's retiring after 22 years of service at Turning to national news, the presidential impeachment trial is nearing its end, with closing arguments ahead of Tuesday's State of the Union address. Reporter Emily Schmidt has the story.
The Senate will convene.
President Trump's impeachment trial resumed Monday with closing arguments to senators who seem largely unswayed by arguments so far.
Even as President Trump has orchestrated this cover-up and obstructed Congress's impeachment inquiry, he remains unapologetic, unrestrained, and intent on continuing his sham to defraud our elections.
This was the first totally partisan presidential impeachment in our nation's history, and it should be our last.
In a Republican-controlled Senate, which opted not to call witnesses in the trial, Wednesday's vote is one in which the president will almost certainly be acquitted. As a result, President Trump says he will likely have a difficult time working with Democrats. Even as his trial was going on, he tweeted on Monday, "I hope Republicans and the American people realize that the totally partisan impeachment hoax is exactly that, a hoax." One test of what comes next will be Tuesday, as Trump delivers his State of the Union address in the same chamber which impeached him. Sitting behind him, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who, according to her spokesman, hasn't spoken with the president since October. In Washington, I'm Emily Schmidt.
Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more stories throughout the week. That's all the time we have for today's show. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in to Vallo Vision News again next week.